Ladies and gentlemen, we have a box opening to do today. And not only do we have a box opening to do today, we have like a suitcase worth of things to open. I haven't opened the box yet. Look, I wonder if I can just... This is probably going to mess everything up. This is probably not a good idea. Look right there. See? If I tilt it. Look, I can't reach it. You know what? It's a big box is what I'm trying to get at. And there's things in it. And I want to open the box. Look, this box I've had in my possession for like 2 days, and through an unfortunate series of events, I've had like car trouble that's been taking my time, and so I fixed a car, and now I'm going to open this giant box. This is a new card game. Hold on, I'm going to literally break it now. Riveting. This is riveting television. The content is off the charts. This is why you subscribe to this. Oh, I did the knife the wrong way. It's why you subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the channel. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Paper everywhere. Whoa, hey, look, there's like a folder. Wonder what's in the folder. All right, here we go. Folder time. I haven't opened this folder. As you can see, I haven't opened anything. This is very well prepared by me, but I figured it'd be fun to kind of go into it. Go into it with you, alongside of you. Whoa, hey, that's cool. Oh, hey, look, it's like got my name on it. Look, it's me. Dear me of me. As the creator of both future. I feel honored and appreciative of the opportunity to have our product brought to the viewers of the amazing YouTube channel, be a part of the crew on the ARMADA. Oh yeah, I love it. You'll love to see it. Sharing your enthusiasm and love for what makes games great, we at Future Lore Studios have made the focus of the community our mission. We strongly believe that the local game stores are the cornerstone of this community. Duh, yeah, definitely. As they bring people together from all walks of life, 100%. They've played a special role in my life as a longtime TCG player, and I feel that they allow a safe place for everyone to share in a single commonality as they indulge in their hobby. 100%. Totally agree with that. Anyone that agrees with that is someone that agrees with me. Legion's Realms at War trading card game has been a lifelong passion project of mine with over 8 years of full research, development, and world building. I'm excited and humbled to have the chance to bring this game to players. As you can imagine, launching a successful trading card game outside of the USA, one where the art is beautifully crafted, the game mechanics are innovative. I like pronouncing innovative that way. And the cards are aesthetically pleasing, and above all, fun is a feat near impossible to achieve. Our challenges have been many, but our desire is to be known as Canada's trading card game is a goal we are striving for. We believe in our product. And I will let you read the rest so that I don't bore you with the other awesome details. It's cool looking. I like this. I love this. And look, it's signed at the bottom. This feels like it could be a magnet. Like I could stick this on my fridge. I can't. It's just a board, but I like the presentation. It's very cool. And look, again, signed at the bottom there by Taylor Howe of Future Lore Studios. Very neat. So we are going to look at a card game today. This is my first look as far as holding the product in my hands, but I've been doing a good long bit of research on the product itself after talking with the CEO in an email. Been looking at the product online as far as like how to play the card game, things like that, and we're gonna go through this box and take a look at the product together. I haven't decided how much in depth as far as like what we're gonna open and that sort of stuff we're gonna go, but because I may split that into its own separate video. But as far as card games go, this is one. This is a card game called Legion's Realms at War. I'm going to open this out of the plastic. This is a very long playmat. And it is a card game, as you can hear, just plastic opening. Oh, wait, hold on. You're waiting, we're holding. It is a card game that is made and produced in Canada, a la the good old guys at Haunted Castle Gaming with Genesis Battle of Champions. There's some differences, of course, between that game and this game, in that that game uses sort of a board that you move around on tactically, and this is more of like a straight-up CCG with different zones. In fact, there's a lot of this game that reminds me of like Yu-Gi-Oh, which I did play for a good bit when I was younger, and actually really did enjoy to a certain degree. So there's some things in this that remind me a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, but there are some also other just straight up interesting things that they do as far as the gameplay is concerned that I like. And I do agree from looking at a lot of the cards that the game is aesthetically pleasing, and that again is a way to my heart. This mat is long. It's a very long play mat. I don't know. It's just going to lay on my mic. You know what? No, I'm going to dangle it off. There we go. You know what? It's going to hang off the desk. You can't even see. It's fine. They sent 2 of these so that I can jam down a couple of games with someone in person, which is really cool. Let's see what else there is in the box. As we go, what's this? Ah, look, it's a thing. It's very similar to what we... Oh, the first edition decks provided to you an opportunity for a one-time limited print run of masterfully hand-done pieces of artwork. Very cool. You can't read that because I didn't focus it, because I can do better. I will do better. For you, the viewer. See, we can read all the way through that. Very neat. We do have a couple of things here that I want to kind of cover. These are starter kits, battle decks, 2-player battle decks. I'm going to crack open one of these, and then maybe we'll save the other ones and we'll crack them open in a separate video. But I want to get a flavor of what's inside of these if you want to pick this up. So again, these are produced in Canada. The entire game is produced through, I believe, distributed through Canada as well. Cracking open the 2-player starter battle decks. It is, I'm going to just show every side. There's lists of the contents of the decks as well. We've got the first edition. We've got proudly made in Canada. Future Lore Studios logo there. And cracking this open is easy because look, there's just one of those little plastic dots that you pop right here, and we just pop it on open. So in this, well, that's interesting. Can I fit this? Does this go like this? Oh, it comes with a booster pack. I like that. I appreciate it. Ah, look, it almost nestles in there. Hold on. I bet you we can make this work. It comes with 2 booster packs. Now that I did not know. Very, very cool. The game, as far as... Oh, and foil warlords. Look, it does. It just kind of snuggles right in there. You love to see it. Does it... It's like it's supposed to be held. You know what? They just got to put more booster packs on the bottom, and then it'll hold right there. But that's the point. I think that's the direction they're going for. It actually does fit kind of snugly. I like that. Okay, so this is to some extent a hero-based... Oh, that did not feel good. A hero-based trading card game in that you have a warlord that you are playing as. That warlord, interestingly enough, in this game has like a realm that it lives in and then brings to fight with it, which I think is a really cool mechanic that... Look, I'm just gonna say this. I once designed a really bad trading card game. It wasn't even a trading game, it was just a collectible card game. And it wasn't even collectible, it was just a card game. I once designed one, okay? And look, I had that function in the game that I designed. I'm not gonna tell you anything more about that game. Literally, I'm just gonna leave it hanging right there. I'm gonna bury the lead. It's so hard, you just won't ever understand. But I did design a really rudimentary card game that did have the effect of, like, there is a persistent card, and in this case, in this game, it's called a realm, that lives in the field and provides some amount of buff or sort of synergy that you play into with your deck. These are the 2 decks that we get access to. There's tons of different factions in the game itself. This is the, I think they called these the, I just blanked, but his name is Alero, the King of Kingdoms, which is kind of fun. They're the heroes, aren't they? I believe they're the heroes. We have the symbol represented right there as to what they are. And there's also this really interesting swoosh that they add, which I haven't decided if I love or not. I either love it or I don't, and I'm still deciding. The reason that I think I do like it is because I'm into that sort of aesthetic of design overall. It's kind of a cool design in general. The foiling, by the way, is sort of like a mirror rainbow foiling, which does look nice. It looks nice in person as well. And that swoosh delineates what your kind of alliance is, or that sort of thing. Overall, card stock printed in Canada. I believe it is, right? Produced, I think, all in Canada. Punch looks okay. Looks like some whitening on the corners. It reminds me of the printing that we saw in Genesis. The cardstock feels solid. It feels fine. Comparing that foil to this non-foil, cardstock feels fine. It could probably be, I don't know, maybe thicker. Let's compare it to, oh, I don't know, just any non-foil. Here's a snag just sitting on my, this is Flesh and Blood, printed by Cardamundi, and I am doing a horrible job of opening a perfect fit. Ah, forget that. Boom! Here we go. Here's an Amulet of Earth. That's even better. So, yeah, not too dissimilar overall. The spring on Amulet of Earth versus the spring on this card. Yeah, it feels fine. The punch overall, the way that they cut, I think, is the one big difference. Okay, let's take a look at the cards within this little starter set. So, if you want to know how to play the game, it is. I will put it this way: this game needs a how to play video. It needs one desperately, because I did a lot of research and I read a lot of like the getting started guides, and it could definitely desperately use something like a how to play. The art here reminds me of like those old school Saturday morning cartoons. Do you get that same vibe? I get the same vibe, like Saturday morning cartoons. So this art is thus like, I mean, it looks like this, okay? And there's different card types. As you see, these are warriors. They're played in the warrior zone, which is a zone on the map up here, up the front. Then we have unifieds, which are played in the unified zone, which act more like action cards. They just do a thing. And I believe you can leave these on the field until you want to use them, which is very interesting. I like that mechanic of just like playing something out there, having like a prepared zone. And then fortifieds act like trap cards. They're played face down and they do things, and you can activate them. I think they're all played face down. Now that I do have to look into, but they're played in the third zone. Here's a turn structure, which I do think, I love little cards like this that show you kind of the walk down of how you actually play about your turn. By the way, that is the back of the card. I think that art is fantastic. Like that dude, he looks like he's seen better days. That's all I'm saying. But these are warriors. They come out into the field. They have an attack. They have an effect here, of course. They have a name. Dude's just chilling, carving up an apple, I guess. I don't know. I think the aesthetic does change from deck to deck, though, and I do want to kind of dive into that. I'm going to rifle through some more of these. Unifieds, fortifieds have different effects. Interesting thing in this game, there are no resources. And that is very curious, because the resources are actually not tied to cards. Like, you can play down anything, and you don't have to like pay for it in the traditional sense. Now, what you are limited by is board space. So in this respect, the playmat is kind of useful, and understanding how many spaces you have on your board is important. So I think there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think there's 5 across each thing. So if you wanted to play, like more stuff, well, you're limited to 5, which is very intriguing. I do like that aspect. It reminds me in that sense of Keyforge. If you ever played Keyforge, there were no resources to playing creatures or actions or anything like that. It literally was just if you have something you want to do, you do it, and you just move on with your life, which is kind of cool. Let's focus it up. Come on. Let's get the focus. There we go. Again, this art looks incredible. I love the art of the Warlord there. I wonder if it stays... No, it flips back to that like 90s art style, heavy line work. Like, it reminds me of Saturday morning. I don't mind it being a Saturday morning cartoon-esque as far as that to the Warlord themselves. Now, in addition to having a Warlord, which has like an effect, as you can see here, it also has a health. This is your health in the game. Whenever you hit that number for your Warlord, you lose the game. So you're dealing damage with your little guys. You're playing cards and you're playing little traps. You're just going about things like you would normally do in a card game, and trying to deal damage to your opponent and hit their max. Wow, that is gruesome. Oh my goodness. Guys, do you see that? That is incredibly gruesome. Look at that. Woo! That's a thing, man. Just drinking the blood of a severed head. Can I put that on YouTube? Do I need to get a blur feature just for that one card? Nah, probably not. Probably not. I probably don't. But you're playing down cards. Now, there's another card in the game that you kind of have along with your realm. So again, you are playing as a warlord. For example, you're playing as Sharn, the Orcbane Blood Maiden, which is a sweet name. You're playing as a warlord, and you bring your realm along with you, which has an effect. But unfortunately, it doesn't start as a realm. It starts as a veil, which is kind of cool. And you can, let's think of it like as a glimmer of the actual world, and then it's on a cooldown timer. So the cooldown timer ticks down at the start of each turn. I kind of wish I could put like this back in. And as it ticks down each turn, it gets closer and closer to flipping the card. So the card flips over, and then it becomes the realm. So it's no longer the veil, it has full card effects. No, it totally doesn't fit back in. And in fact, I don't want to do that to these poor cards. So I'm just going to set this like that, and then set it aside so that I can mess around with these decks later and get a feel for it. We are going to open the booster packs that came with it, and then dive into more of what's in this box. So there's a cooldown timer, it ticks down, and eventually you get your veil goes away. You pierce the veil, the realm enters the world, and you get some beneficial effects that are perhaps persistent or, you know, like triggerable, things like that, okay? So this is a booster pack of the first set, Ravaged Lands, which, as far as I can tell, it was a little hard to find the info. As far as I can tell, is the first and only set out right now. That's sort of a booster pack for, or booster set for these starter decks, for these battle decks. And there's a lot of battle decks in here. I'll rifle through them after this, after we crack open this pack. But let's take a look at what the packs look like and how they feel. Yeah, they feel like the Genesis packs, which is kind of interesting. Both made in Canada. 10-card deck. I don't know the layout or the distribution, but I do know that this is the rarity down here, and this is the, I think that's the Demons affiliation. I'm gonna call them affiliation. We have the pretty sick looking Mortis Soul Revival, followed by, I do kind of have to like turn the card to read the name, Menodius Primordial Doomed Might. It's kind of cool looking. I like the art on this card. Like, the art on this card feels different. I wonder if the art in the booster set is functionally different than the art. Yeah, it totally looks like it is. Uncommon, I'm gonna guess, is the second 2 stars. Functionally different than the booster, or the starter sets. This is a rare, I believe, a unified rare. Then we have a token, and we have more commons and more commons. So it looks like fourth to last is your rare or better slot. I think there's Exalted Rare as well, which I think is a sweet name for a high rarity. Just call it Exalted. That is a cool name for a high rarity card, if I've ever seen one. What does this say? Protect Against Evil, followed by Clipping of the Wings, which is cool. Razor-Toothed Bone Club. Yeah, I do think the art, like, that is cool looking. That is way different than what we were just looking at. Definitely different art style overall when you looked at one. Falling Phoenix Flames. This is one of the, so there's like Primordial Beasts or something like that. That is an affiliation you can play, which looks really cool. Whoa, hey, look at this. What does this say? Nibush the Mystic Fire Djinn. Looks really cool. Followed by the token and a common and a really cool looking Pegasus. Lady flying on a Pegasus. She has wings though, so she is most definitely like a pixie or a fairy or something like that. So yes, I think if I had my druthers, I like the art of those booster packs more than I do the art of the main deck cards. So there's other of these starter decks, of these 2-player battle decks. There's, what is this? Oh, it's got to say it, right? Does it say what it is? The Titan Warlord versus the Undead. So this is Undead versus, is it Titan? Undead versus Titan. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh man. Oh man, look at us go. We also have this was the one we were just talking about. The Legion that we were just talking about. Those are dwarves, right? I think we have the dwarves versus the mystical beasts. Mystical beasts. I was really intrigued by the look of the mystical beasts. And we have angels and demons. The classic matchup. Angels and demons, just like the movie, right? It's an Angels and Demons reference. Oh, I don't know. This is taped to a box. I don't know what's in here, but that's a cool looking little like 3D printed thing. Taped to a box. And they're in top loaders. Whoa, that's cool looking. Look at that. What does this say? Viscera, the Vicious Vixen. I do enjoy a good alliteration. She is a Guardian. And she's a 4-star. I would believe that is like the highest rarity. Whoa, look at the foiling on the swoosh. Can you see that? Ooh, I like that mirror finish on the swoosh. That's cool. What else do we have here? Do I just flip these over? Oh my goodness, that is beautiful looking. The Peninsula of Power. As a fortified, and we have a synergy. This is the third card. So the synergy, this starts in play, and you get access to this. It has a cooldown. You can use this every 6 turns as it counts down. So there's literally starting your turn is a cooldown phase where you tick down the effects that you may have access to. So you're getting closer to piercing the veil to your world and your realm, and bringing some powerful effects into play, and you're also ticking down your ability to use these synergy cards, which are, you bring one, you pick one, think of it like a weapon in other games like Flesh and Blood, and you bring it along and it ticks down over time. Really interesting. I want to mess around with that. I think that's really cool. I don't know what's in a giant tube. It is a really big tube. What is this just like a poster? Looks like more than one poster. Snap. Oh man. Look at us go. Now that's a poster right there. That is some art, dude. Oh, it's signed. Look. Look at this. Oh, I just dropped it. No, I didn't. Look at that. That's a cool little signature. Ooh. That's fun to put up on the wall. I like that. We'll put that up somewhere so you can see it. Maybe like right there. Ugh! I had my office clean before this video. My wife's going to come home. She's going to be like, this is abhorrent. She'll use that word. Abhorrent. All right. This is a giant box. I literally have no clue what they would put in this giant box. It was heavy. It's a hefty box. And there's paper right in it. As far as general gameplay goes, it does appear that it's sort of like a deck building, make creatures, use like spells called unifieds, and for oh my god, holy moly, jeez lord, there's 1 2 3 4, there's 8 boxes. This is like a case of the, so we have to open some of these, definitely. Maybe we can give away one. Hey, if you want a box, a booster box, comment with what's intriguing about this game to you. Comment. We're not going to open this one on the stream. We'll give away one. I'll put one of these in a shipping thing. I'll ship one of these to you. I'll pick a fun comment. Maybe we'll send out a couple of these just for giggles. Oh Lord, there's so many things. What's in here? Guys, what's in this one? Hey, leave a comment if I should make a how to play on this. What is this? Hey, look, it's my logo. How did they get my logo? Did they steal it? That's okay. For now. I do enjoy a good scroll. That's it. There it is. It's done. It's just a scroll. It's blank. You can put whatever you want on it. You write what? No, I'm just kidding. It's something on the back. Whoa. What is this? Ah, we got some lore stuff going on. Let's go. Oh, I'm a sucker for the lore. Okay, but wait, there's lots of scrolls. No, now I need to know. Is this like a choose your own adventure, or is this a, is this just a, what is this? Okay, here we go. What do we got? I knocked a thing. What did I knock down? I don't know. This is scroll number 5. It's lesson 5. Stop everything. Oh no, if this is like a, an escape room in a box. You had me at escape room in a box. I would be a sucker for those. I play those with my wife. We play those. It's fun. What is this? Is this scroll number? I can't even right now. Is this say 4? 2. Lesson 2. Goodness gracious. I don't even know. Can I show all of this on screen? Can you guys hack this out. Figure it out. Oh, wait. It said if you don't read this early. Ah, no. Okay. We'll have to make a separate video on that now, too. I don't even know where to begin. There's so many opportunities for videos. We're going to crack boxes for days. You know what? It's Christmas time. I usually do... Well, last year I did. I should say last year. Last year I cracked a bunch of packs. For like on Christmas. I posted the video on Christmas. I cracked like a bunch of packs. Oh. And there's one more box. Maybe this one, I'll open that one. This one came from the case. I'll send that to somebody. We'll open this one next, or after this video. And then finally, oh man, hey look, there's more stuff I can give out. Hey, you guys want, look, there's a Warlord. This is the Warlord for the the Titans. This is the Titan Warlord. Has a ton of health, by the way. Check that guy out. You know what? I am curious about this. I am going to open this one. Okay, look. I want to know, and we'll find out later, I want to know if the art changed or if it's that same art from the previous one. Yeah, it looks like it's the same style. It's that same heavy line work, like late 80s. Wow, that guy's getting eaten. We'll just say it. He's just getting eaten. That's cool looking. I mean, I don't mind this art style. It does remind me of... I kind of like the old school D&D stuff, too. Like the really old school, like, first... Well, it's sort of like that. Sort of like that. There's a bunch of these. I wonder if they're all the same. Oh, no. There's the dwarves. We have the dwarves here. I really do like the art of these heroes, and I like the foiling. Like, look at the art on that dude. That is incredible looking. The undead. Looks like we have 4 of each. Oh, I'm smelling some sweet giveaway stuff here. Look at the art on the angel. Yeah, there's 4 of each, most definitely. Ugh. I think there's 7 total factions. I'll have to count. The art on the devil, on the demons. She is definitely a, let's see if it even says it on there. Nope, she just says fallen angel priestess. She looks like a succubus. She looks like she's trying to tempt you, man. That's the play. That's what she's going for. We already know the hero. And I think that's... Oh, and then there's the one that I'm not going to lie. I was really interested in this. I love bright colors. That's literally the only reason that this drew my eye. Because I love bright colors. There's only 3 of these. No, I bet you I have it down somewhere else. I don't know, man. But that is a lot of stuff, you guys. Which is fun. I mean, that's fun. It's interesting to open all that stuff. Like... Check this out, man. So this is the first look at Legion's Realms at War. A really interesting looking new card game. I think it's like very new. I think it's like very, very new. As in, this is the first set. These are the first starter decks. This released maybe a month ago. Something to that effect. And so I'm very curious to know your opinions. I am very interested in cracking it open and seeing how it plays overall. You have a large amount of health. You've got these creatures that you're playing down, these heroes that you're kind of jamming down and attacking with. You're not having to pay for things, so there's no mana base at all. You're kind of playing some things that look and remind me. They're reminiscent of, you know, like trap cards and magic cards. You've got a hero with health that kind of carries around its own secondary special ability and a cooldown timered another ability. It's very intriguing. I want to sit down and give it a shot and play it out. And I know there's a couple of other of my friends that have gotten their hands on this stuff, so maybe we can sit down and make some content for it together, see what we think about the game. If you enjoyed this opening, if you enjoyed the look of this game, leave a comment down below and I'll send a box out to you based on, I guess, I don't know, most liked comment or most intriguing, most interesting comment, something like that. I'll pick it and I'll reach out to you there, most likely on Discord. So join the Discord and I can more easily contact you that way to get your address and go from there. I'll cover shipping, and then you can take a look at this game for yourself. We'll give away a lot of these starter decks because there's a ton of these, and we might as well, right? So that you can try the game for yourself. If you'd like to try the game, leave a comment down below, hit the like and the subscribe. Look, we're going to do a 7,000 subscriber giveaway It's almost there, you guys. It's almost there. So if you'd like to join in on that giveaway, be a subscriber, and maybe you can join in on that. As always, everybody, thanks for watching.